all of those intentions, all those expectations out the window. My sister's sitting here crying and like, bro, everything's just weird as but I'm logging out for real. I don't really like how like fame and people in the industry, it's like you have to humiliate yourself to be somebody that you're not. And then like, you know what the crazy thing is? I went and found myself, bro, I went and found myself. So coming back to this, it made me feel like all I was doing was taking orders from people that was paying me. And I was pressured to be somebody that I was not. Now that I know myself, I'm willing to walk away from a check and just say everything.
Now, I don't mess with that woman whatsoever. She's so manipulative. She weaponizes her tears. But she's probably one of the worst contestants on that show. How do you say you found yourself, but you're so lost? How do you say you've given yourself to the church or whatever, but you still conduct yourself in a certain way? How was this woman on TV, the internet, with a baby in her, consuming things that you shouldn't consume, and she still had no issues with CPS or anything like that? We're about to review and react to some clips, y'all. Let's get to the content.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
All right, so that was Krishan. We all know what's up with that woman. She sold out and she regretted it. But we're going to listen to some people speak about the origins of Zeus and things surrounding that network, you guys. It's not good at all. Let's go.
And yeah, that Zeus network that y'all just love, that promotes hate and violence and animalistic nature. Do y'all know who Zeus is? Well, let me call him by a familiar name that y'all might know, Satan. See, in mythology, Zeus pretty much did the same thing that Satan did. They're represented by the same deity, they're just called different names. Zeus animalistically killed his parents in order to be a ruler. Satan fell from heaven in order to be a ruler. Zeus went against the gods. Satan went against God, which we all know is multiple gods. And the reason I'm telling y'all that is not to be a Bible beater or anything like that. It's just to get y'all to see the energy and the deity that you're dealing with. Zeus, Satan, whatever you want to call him, is a deity or an energy that is surrounding rebellion in an animalistic way. For example, with the TV shows that they promote on Zeus Network, what is it doing? It's promoting animalistic fighting. Not only that, it's also promoting, because most of the people who are watching these shows are young. They are seeing this and they think that that's how people are supposed to act. Zeus is pretty much trying to get y'all programmed into acting like the animals that they want y'all to be. The workers and not the thinkers. Zeus's actions in mythology, as well as Satan's actions, goes against the laws of Ma'at, as well as the aligning of the chakras. When you act out of your animalistic nature, you're acting out of your low vibrational chakras, which means your high chakras are not operating right. When you're concerned with nothing but money, power, sex, greed, fame, that is operating out of your lower chakras, which is what Zeus promotes. And if you're constantly operating out of your lower or your animalistic self, you never get to the point where you can operate on that higher level, of thinking. You also lose your ability to create the reality that you desire, because you're constantly trapped in a reality that somebody's trying to create for you. There's symbolism in everything. You just have to be able to think hard enough to be able to see it and recognize what's going on. I say, baby.
I like the way she spoke on that. I really like the way she spoke on that. She was on point. From the chakras to everything else, she was on point. Now, the thing is, I like to speak about the subconscious. And if you date a woman that watches this stuff, get away. Get away, because pretty soon, if not already, she's going to emulate that behavior without even knowing she's doing it. She's so used to watching these people act a fool. I don't even know how people are attracted to people that watch this type stuff. The toxic TV. Be careful dating women that watch this, especially women over 35. Be very careful. Let's get to the next clip.
People are saying that Zeus Network is demonic. Now, I do believe that there's definitely something in the water that needs to be investigated. Well, I just recently learned that the father of the owner of Zeus Network, Lemuel Plummer's father, is a bishop in Israel, and he and his wife has been living there for the past 3 years. So while everything was going on in Palestine, they were actively living in Israel. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever encountered Black Israelites before. There's a specific demographic of Black men that believe in this. If you've ever spoken to Black Israelites before, it's an interesting experience to say the least. These are Lemmy's parents, Bishop, Israel, jurisdiction, and they look just alike. But when you're looking at the state of Zeus Network and where it's at, well, Lemmy's connections to people like Diddy and all the trafficking allegations, because let's be honest, what are the baddies doing in South Korea? The girls literally travel all around the world. We don't see them do anything. All they do is fight, but they're getting to the bag. Them club hostings that they got to split, I doubt it, allegedly. But when you really put it all together, ultimately, us as the Black community, through entertainment, we might be supporting something that is much greater than we think. It's supporting a side with every Baddies episode that we watch. And every month that passes, that the subscription comes out of the account. It is so much deeper than, I tell Christians all the time, widen your view. Not everything is demonic. I know they say anything outside of their God is demonic. I don't think these people are working with Satan the way you guys would traditionally believe. And I think that religion can be really interesting too, and can be used as a tool to oppress, spread misinformation, while the people who are broadcasting this, the people who are behind this, benefit. I mean, it's the same way that Donald Trump is Christian. All of our politicians are Christian. Majority of the people protecting MAGA views are Christians. But religion has been a tool to control people. And now I guess we're actually seeing it at play. The way that Zeus Network is destroying the Black community, and it doesn't matter how many people say cancel this network, this is harmful. They never fail. They're not designed to. Ultimate way for them to lose is to not have a Zeus subscription and to stop watching Zeus. But let's be honest. But the question is, are we ready to do that? Even me, I'm a part of the problem. I'm subscribed to Zeus Network. But I just found out about all of this today, and I'm putting 2 and 2 together, and I'm really not liking what I'm seeing. Because it would have been easier to digest them being just demonic. Trust me. But what these people are doing, it's psychological, and it's truly interesting and frightening. Anyway, let me know what y'all think from your favorite Haitian home.
I would like to do a 10-year study on women that watch this. I would like to do a study of these women with kids, without kids, and then with kids. And I would like to see how the kids act and interact with other kids. And I say that because this is a younger audience that watches this channel. And from what I know, at least, it's majority a younger audience. And it's funny that this is their entertainment, and it makes you wonder how their household is and also their upbringing. But it makes you wonder how they treat their offspring, what they allow their offsprings to do, and how their offsprings interact with other offspring. It's a cycle, y'all, and it is psychological. Like she said, it's very psychological. I'm not even about to preach. I'm not about to rant.
I told you that the network, Zeus Network, is a spirit gate that possesses all of those energies. And when you watch it, you're taking on those energies as well. Let's break it down. Zeus in Greek mythology translates to king of the gods, ruler of the sky. law and order, and even lust and sex. His main traits within his mythology is to be power hungry. He's ruled through force and fear. Sexual immorality. He slept with many goddesses, mortals, nymphs, even animals. Now he's also deceptive. He disguised himself as animals or other beings to seduce and exploit women. Follow me. Pride demanded worship as supreme above over all gods. And conflict driven. He consistently had wars, rivalries, and instability. Zeus represents spiritually lust, dominance, confusion, rebellion, pride, and the glorification of flesh over spirit. Just like Zeus, the god, Zeus network thrives on war and conflict amongst women, or in Zeus's case, other gods. The show thrives on fighting, chaos, and bloodlust. Sexual exploitation. Zeus was known for his sexual deviance. This show glorifies lust, hookups, and broken family structures, as well as ego and pride. Zeus ruled as the top god. The show glorifies clout chasing, pride, and obsession with status and fame. False power. Zeus network markets independence and power, but what they really push is bondage to money, sex, and attention. Understanding this and understanding the spirits at play will give you a good idea as to what spirits are in operation when you tend to meet modern people or people who tend to find modern day trends. Now, the spirits operating through the network, Zeus network, is the spirit of lust and perversion. Now, this is hypersexualization, broken relationships, and no covenant. Then you have the spirit of violence. We have fighting, aggression, destruction of the black unity. The spirit of Memon, which is greed, obsession with clout, and get money by any means. Then you have the spirit of Jezebel, which is manipulation, rebellion, and sexual control. Then you have the spirit of chaos and confusion, which is normalizing dysfunction so that people can't see true order. Then we have the spirit of misery, feeding people low vibrational content so they feel hopeless and numb.
Make this stuff make sense, y'all. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll meet you there. It's not good. It's not good at all. The only show that I recall seeing where people didn't look like us was Jersey Shore. And since then, I haven't seen any toxic TV with pale people. And don't get it twisted, y'all. Don't get it twisted. That's just my way of saying something without saying the W word. But y'all get where I'm going with this. No disrespect or anything like that. But let me know your thoughts, you guys. I'm out. Peace.